This is Stanley from Booredatwork.com. We're checking out the Q Shelf from Q. It's a new e-reader coming to the market.
This is the Q Pro Reader. Remarkably thin, incredibly light, with a very large screen. First e-reader that when you look at a newspaper on a reader, it looks like a newspaper. Tap on a headline, before you know it, make a little gesture, turn the page. But we're about a lot more than just reading newspapers and books. We're about reading for business. The Q is for people who need to read for a living, not just like to read. So we built in tools to make that kind of reading easy. You guys probably have dozens and dozens of documents that you deal with every day. Most people tend to print them. The average office worker in the United States prints 10,000 pages a year. We don't want you to print it, we want you to queue it. And once you do, you can have access to it here. I can jump back to something I was reading just a few minutes ago. Here's a book that we bought through our partnership with Barnes & Noble. So we're opening Super Freakonomics. Or maybe I can jump to Forbes. Trying to find another kind of document. Here's a PDF. A lot of content that people work with comes in PDF format. It looks just like I printed it. I can also support, go to the home page. I can also support Excel, Word, anything you can print, you can read on Q. So let me give you an example of Excel. So here's an Excel document. I don't know if you guys have ever played around with Excel, but every time I print with Excel, something like this happens. Can't read it at all. So even if I had printed this on paper, I couldn't use that. With this tool, I can zoom in and still take advantage of the fact that I have this here with me. In addition to these capabilities, we also have the ability to organize and search for content in ways that make sense to you. If you've put thousands of documents on your queue, just showing them to you in a flat list alphabetically, you'll never find the right one. So we help you organize. Here are the last 9 that I put on. If I want to get to more, I tap here. Maybe I want to get to the ones I did yesterday. Maybe that's around 13 or 14. Or maybe it's something I put on weeks ago. I've got a search capability. We build in some searches to make that easier. These quick searches are here for you. Or I can type in my own search. Here, I search for the word company. I'll search for it in the title of documents. There's 4 documents on here that have the word company in it. But I can also search inside the documents themselves. So, same kind of search. I'll search inside the documents. There's 100 items that have the word company inside. So with business tools like this, the Q is the perfect replacement for paper. How's that, guys?
Very good.
What's the battery life?
So the battery life all depends on how much you're using it. The really interesting thing about e-ink displays, they don't really use power until you change them. So I can let it sit here forever and it doesn't take any power to keep that screen going. So if you're reading a couple hundred pages a day, it'll last a week. If you're going to read that much in a day, it'll last a day. But the typical user, we're expecting about a week's battery life.
Okay.
If you use the download capability and go to the store more often, that'll get used up faster too.
Now, how much internal storage?
So we got 2 models.
Okay.
The first model is Wi-Fi only. It comes with 4 gigabytes of storage. So for a 40-page text document, we can hold 35,000 of those. In the 3G and Wi-Fi model, that's 8 gigabytes. It's about 75,000 of those documents.
What frequency is the 3G? Is it GSM or CDMA?
It's AT&T is our partner there.
Okay, so
GSM.
GSM, yeah.
it's very nice. Could you just show the device guy? I just want to just look at its its size. Again, it's very thin.
About a third of an inch.
Very thin, very sleek.
One thing you can't do on your video, and I'll let you guys do it when you stop, is realize how light it is.
Yeah, it seems that way. I mean,
It seems incredible.
just the way you're handling it, which is very nice. Again, you know, as a consumer, you want something that's light, comfortable, you know, flexible, as well as being durable.
Yeah.
You know,
Like,
so
it has a very nice look to it. It isn't, you know.
Our design goals, the person who has to read for a living, you know, you want it comfortable in your hands. And the curves in the back make it comfortable. It feels good holding it here. So that was really important to our design philosophy.
I see it has two USB ports at the bottom. Or
No,
one? Or
this
just
is a
one?
micro USB.
Okay.
This is where the SIM slot is,
Yes, okay.
and this is a lock/power button.
There's also a speaker.
This is a speaker grill. Now, the speaker is there to provide audio feedback for the touch.
Okay. It's very nice.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sure.